Serendipity at Scale. What's up, guys? This is Taylor. Again, if you don't know me, I am the host of The Happy Doc. I am a psychiatry resident in my third year, and I've also had the amazing opportunity to build out this podcast with thousands of listeners almost every day. And it's been fantastic to really dive into this podcast. It's been amazing the amount of opportunities that have been created from this podcast. We have listeners from across the world. We have individuals from different levels of the health professional system, including medical students, PT students, dental students. We have plenty of residents. We have a lot of attending physicians and full-fledged professionals who are deep into their careers. And it's been an amazing opportunity to connect digitally with all of these individuals. And on top of that, sometimes it bridges to these opportunities where we meet physically. So for this episode, I wanted to talk about this concept of serendipity at scale. In fact, Neil's one of my business partners, he talks about this a lot, and we've ended up in conversations around this, but it's extremely true. When you do something that you're passionate about, that connects with you, and then you start to produce it on a digital landscape and you connect with other individuals on social media like Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and all of these different spaces, LinkedIn as well, you start to create opportunities you didn't know were possible. Why? Because as soon as you post something, someone is able to see that content who, if they connect to that content, might click on it. They might listen to it. They might say, wow, that was actually really good. I want to reach out to this person. Well, serendipity at scale, this concept has allowed us to connect with people we couldn't have even imagined. And I actually can't even tell you the people that we're connecting with just yet, but it's quite amazing how just from producing the podcast, doing this on a consistent basis, taking the time to do a labor of love, taking the time to have some discipline and producing this as consistently as possible, we've produced connections we couldn't even imagine. And in life, connections, especially strong ones, can translate into amazing opportunities that lead to possible financial gain, obviously emotional and relationship gain in terms of the way you feel about your connections. It can lead to these opportunities that elevate the quality of your life, that let you think about what you do in a different way. And it only starts when you produce, when you create, when you start to take that idea and put it out to the world. If you don't take your idea and create it and put it out there, you're not going to be able to have that connection piece and that opportunity piece for others to connect with you. There's something really special when you, as an artist, are able to create your art, and then someone looks at your art and says, wow, what an amazing job. I want to help you, or I want to talk to you about what you're doing. It creates this flow of positive energy that really just can change your life. And it's really hard to believe, but producing this podcast has absolutely changed not only my life, but Neil's life, and also other team members' lives as well, in ways that are pretty incredible, actually. So, that would be their story to tell in terms of the podcast, but I think if you guys had listened to the previous episode, it was all about inspiring one individual, and we've already done our job. 100%, we've already done our job. We produced the podcast, and we've definitely inspired way more than one individual, and there's been some physical changes in their lives because of this podcast. I'm not saying this to toot our own horns. I'm saying that there are intangible, unbelievable results, this serendipity at scale idea, where one idea put out into the world suddenly starts to get possible traction, and all of a sudden you're able to create opportunities you didn't even know could exist. So it's very powerful. And whatever medium that you would like to choose, whatever way you like to express yourself, take advantage of the internet, take advantage of voice, take advantage of these opportunities out there to take your art, utilizing serendipity at scale, get into the flow of digital technology where it works for you and not against you. And all of a sudden, you've created opportunities you didn't know existed. So serendipity at scale, it's a real thing. There's so much more I could talk about. Again, I referenced this before at the Voice Conference. I've just met so many individuals through this that have created opportunities that I can't even talk about again, but it's going to be coming down through the grapevine. One result would be MedFlash Go, as an example, a product I couldn't even have imagined I'd have created. And now we as a team have created this product, and it's only going to get better. So there's so much you just can't imagine. So utilize serendipity at scale. I could talk about this ad nauseum. If you guys have any questions, obviously reach out to us. Our social media channels are at Happy Doc Podcast. You can reach out to us at our email, thehappydoc1@gmail.com. If you enjoyed this concept and idea for today, please leave us a 5-star review on iTunes. It helps us so much. It really does. And if you leave one, we'll give you a shout out. And please check out medflashgo.com. That is our product that helps medical students study on the go just using their voice. So have a good one, guys, and take care.